Hey guys, welcome back to Shut Up, It's Magic. My name's
No,
Masato.
it's Magic Monday. We changed it.
Oh,
It's Magic Monday.
Magic Monday.
Welcome to Magic Monday. This is Masato. I am Dre Magix, and you are watching Magic Monday, formerly known as
Shut Up, It's Magic.
Today we are talking about a very specific trick. It's the ambitious card trick. If you don't do magic, it's the trick where the magician has you pick a card and finds it, and it comes to the top of the deck. If you are a magician, you should know what this is. So do you do the ambitious card?
I do the ambitious card.
Yeah,
I do. Fun fact, ambitious card was created by Gustave Alberti.
Did you just look that up?
I actually researched this prior to. Hey,
Why?
if we're going to do the ambitious card, we got to give people knowledge, right?
Alright.
So it was started by an Gustave Alberti.
Gustave Alberti.
He was performing in Paris during 1865, and he was noted in a journal by Robert Houdin.
Robert Houdin.
Jean-Eugene Robert Houdin, if you want to get technical. If you don't know who that is, he's the godfather of modern magic. He's the reason why it's cool to perform in theaters and wear the suit and tie.
Oh, so I don't.
He made it cool. It's optional.
Optional. Suit and tie optional. But the ambitious card, it's kind of that trick, right?
It's the staple trick, I'd say.
The staple. I feel like a lot of magicians have their own version of it.
Yeah.
Or they perform some version of it.
Yeah.
This trick, though, is one of those tricks where, let's say a trick goes wrong, then you're like, boom, I'm doing this.
It's the backup.
The go-to, the backup plan, the safety blanket. So when you have a card selected, do you have the card signed with a marker?
I do. This way, this eliminates the whole, well, maybe you got 2 8 of diamonds in there.
It's funny. I have 2 8 of diamonds in here somewhere. But that's for a different trick.
Well,
I'm
we
just
know
saying,
how you do your version.
Yeah. No, I don't. It's one.
Okay, well.
But the ambitious card is, what are the, advantages, or, why is it such a good trick? I mean...
Oh, man. It's, I like it personally because there are multiple... It can be done multiple times, and it's, you kind of up the ante every time.
So it's like modular.
Yeah.
Right? Like where you can start wherever you want, and
Pretty
you can
much.
stop whenever you want.
Yeah.
I think it's a good audience kind of gauger.
For sure.
Where it's like, yo, the audience isn't really feeling this. I might not do all 12 phases of my trick.
Let me ask,
Let me just stop it.
what is your opinion on how many phases an ambitious should have?
My ambitious card has 1, 2, 3. My ambitious card has 6 phases.
Okay.
6. But the way I wrote my ambitious card, I learned a specific version, and then I learned another version, and then I morphed the two.
That's typically what happens.
Yeah, so I morphed the two, and I took another trick for the ending and made that the ending. Right? So it's a combination of Oz Perlman's from that DVD.
Okay.
And then Bill Malone's.
Wow.
And then I morph the two. And then for the end, I end with a card to pocket, 52 card.
Okay.
To pocket kind of deal.
Wow.
Yeah, 6 phases though. But I think I try to cut it as much as I could. And these are the best moves that I like for it. Without being too, without being too contrived, I think. But for sure, I'll do at least 4.
Yeah.
How many phases do you have in yours? If you don't know what we're talking about yet, phases of like how many cards the audience sees the card come back, right?
Because I mean, I've seen quite a few videos where, I mean, to a lay person, it's just always coming back to the top.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel that you should always up the ante.
Yeah, it should definitely be stronger
every time.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Mine never comes to the top. Oh, it comes to the top once, but in the middle.
Then is it still an ambitious card?
Of course it is.
That's true. But I mean, the whole point is it comes to the top.
Is it?
I mean, that's the whole key point of an ambitious card.
No, but it's like they keep seeing it again. Like it keeps coming back.
Okay. Well, yeah, yours is it keeps coming back, but the whole point of ambitious is it comes back to the top. But I guess it can be played either way.
But no, mine's an ambitious card.
All right, fine. Yours is ambitious.
I mean, they'll see it later, but I think it's an ambitious card where they keep seeing it return instead of it doesn't have to come to the top. It just has to return.
Keep coming back.
Right?
Okay.
I'm gonna look that shit up, dude. You're fucking. Well, okay. So, how did you make your ambitious card? I'm gonna look this shit up because fucking ambitious card magic. Oh, you might be right.
That's the key purpose is the card just keeps coming to the top.
Oh, I guess I don't do an ambitious card routine, guys. No, yeah, I do, but like Bill Malone calls his an ambitious card. It does because it has that one phase where it comes to the top.
Okay, so as long as it comes to the top at some point, it's an ambitious card.
All right, cool. Then yeah, I do ambitious.
Okay.
I do one phase of an ambitious card. So yeah, how did you come up with your routine? And where in your Magic career did it kind of spawn? Because I came up with mine. The way I thought of the ambitious card was like, yo, I have all these small tricks, but like, I need this one routine to call myself a magician. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was one of the milestones of like, every magician can do this. I need to be able to do this.
In my studying, I never knew that's what it was called, ambitious card.
You just thought it was to the top.
Yeah, I never knew
Come back, Jack.
There's never a name. I was self-taught, so I never really had the names of these things when I learned them.
Yeah. I mean, I was self-taught, but like videos and shit.
Yeah, you had those resources. I didn't.
You didn't have resources?
Bro.
What kind of fucking... Okay. That explains a lot. I'm kidding.
It does. Mine was a play of a lot of different things I saw, and I just kind of added it to the ambitious, and then I can't think of his name. Cameron? Jonathan
Bannon?
No, his name is Cameron?
Cameron?
I'm sorry if I'm butchering this. Cameron? Toy Box.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I went and got his ambitious card, which ended to card to wallet.
Right.
So pun intended, I've always kind of had that in my back pocket.
I feel like a lot of ambitious cards end with like a card to wallet.
I mean, you can only do it because that's the whole thing. You got to keep.
Yeah, you got to find an ending somehow, which is why, like, I mean, it's tough. It is modular and it's a great trick, but you do have to up the ante. It has to be better than the last phase, but at some point it has to end.
It does.
And like, how do you end a thing?
A 12-phase ambitious card.
Yeah, like it's so difficult, right? And it's hard to keep interest for 12 phases. That's why you have to keep upping the ante on it. But it's also kind of like the Swiss Army knife of card tricks, right? Because it's as a magician, you learn all these productions and all these things. You can just throw them in, and that's your ambitious card.
True.
I wouldn't suggest that, but you know, let me see your routine.
You like to see it? Sure. We'll do a little basic of it. Go ahead, choose any number card. Any number card. It's okay if I see it. Okay, cool. I don't listen very well either.
Queen of Clubs. It looks like a number.
Okay. Would you like to sign it, or can we?
I want to rip a corner. No, it's okay. Here.
Okay. I'm going to blow on it like you signed it because that's it's a habit.
You're so like in your routine. It's like so muscle memory already.
It is. It's weird. I'm waving the card like you signed it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll take your Queen of Clubs with your scribbles. We'll cut about halfway down the middle just like that.
Fancy.
I'll show you nothing's happened yet. It's not on top and it's not on bottom. Now, I don't know how much magic you do or how much magic you've actually seen.
Yes, you do.
I do. It's a lot. But there's one move that we magicians do. We all do. It's the snap. Pretty basic. That's what brings your card straight to the top. Was that too fast?
Yes.
It was too fast?
Yep.
Okay. Little note for mine. Sorry to pause, take you out of it.
You paused? You broke character? You shit? You piece of shit? You broke character?
So my thing is, I don't like to do it again, but I like to do it again slower. Not as a phase, but as kind of to... Let's see if you can catch it again.
It counts as a phase.
Oh, does it?
It does.
Okay, cool. We're going to slow it down. What I do is take your card.
It's pretty.
Push it in the middle. Did I lose it yet?
No.
Okay, good. I'll show you nothing's happened yet. It's not on top, and it's not on bottom. Corny Magician snap. Your card jumps straight to the top. Tell you what, I'll be fair this time. I will be fair. If you would, just watch your card in the top of the pack. Nice and fair, yes?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's not it.
Remember, the top of the pack's over here. That's where you want it to look. It's okay. We'll get through this. I promise.
I think that got me.
Is that good?
I think that got me, yeah.
Yes. Okay, we're going to end that one right there. We'll do a three-phase. Three-phase. You can do your 6.
You know what? I'm going to do 12. Because I want to be 3 times as good. 4 times as good. So yeah, it's weird, right? Because like the audience feels like they're involved.
Yeah.
But they're at all zero involved.
Yeah.
Right? Which is a crazy thing because I don't know. It's that illusion of, hey, I'm part of the party, but like, I just need someone to do this for.
Yeah, it's I'd say the equivalent to a background actor.
Oh.
Right? Like the trick wouldn't, the movie or TV wouldn't be that great if it was just the actors. You need a lively environment.
Hear that? He just called all of you background.
Or as Universal puts it, movable props.
They call you that?
They do.
That's great. Ambitious card, man. What a great...
It's fun.
Trick, yeah. I mean, it's super fun. And it gives a spot to put all the, like... Just some moves you wouldn't normally do. Or the moves that, like, can't sustain a whole trick. Just do an ambitious card.
Nice little... It's a filler in between of the whole thing.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Do you think magicians can outgrow their ambitious card routine? Like, at some point, do you just stop doing it, or do you think it's gonna be there with you forever?
I mean, this has been with me for the last 15 years.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like, do you think it's gonna stay with you until you're 60?
I think so, because when I started this, the way I end it now is completely different than how I ended it 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. So, I mean...
Oh, you're just going to keep adding to it? Or you're going to keep changing it?
If I find something that comes along that this would make a better ending or a better middle, then I'll keep adding to it.
Fuck.
But, I mean, for now, where it's at right now, I can see it sticking with me until I'm 60.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm never going to change mine. It's just...
I mean, I just changed mine, like, within the last 5 years.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Ambitious card. It's cool. What else?
I thought we were going to see your 12.
Oh, you want to see my 12 phaser? Alright, so magicians like to influence their audience, right? Yeah. So I'm going to have you pick a card, but you can't let me influence you.
Okay.
If I influence you, you lose the game. You don't lose anything, just your pride and dignity or whatever.
Okay.
But if you win, you get $1 million
Hey.
from our producer Jeff Hahn. Go get. You got to ask him about it.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead. You have a free choice. You can pick anyone you want. Anyone. Go ahead. Don't let me down.
You said if I.
Yeah.
If...
God damn it. You're not gonna help me. That's cool. No. Do what you want. It's your show. Go ahead,
Technically our show, but
I mean, whatever.
don't look at that.
I shouldn't look at the thing. Go ahead. I don't usually do this at a table. Last look, I just have to do the pass. Whatever. One card jumps to the top. The Jack of Diamonds.
No.
That is not the Jack of Diamonds?
No, that is the Jack of Diamonds.
Okay, see if you kind of rub that way. It kind of looks like the Seven of Spades. That was it, yes? I'm going to give you a hint. I usually do the mouth thing, but like I can't right now just because cameras are going to catch it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put a big bandy in your card. Do you see the bandy?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So the bandy goes about there. We're going to get the bandy to jump to the top. 1, 2, 3. And the bandy jumps with the Seven of Diamonds, yeah? I know you didn't sign it, but I'm going to rub the card like you did. See if you... If you rub this way, I know. If you rub this way, it's not on the top, it's not on the bottom, it's in the shirt pocket, and the pocket disappears. Thanks, Bill Malone. See that? And then the ending. But for the ending, you got to see it live. You know, just like his.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, ambitious card. It's a great trick. Please go. If you do magic, learn it. If not, hope you learn something about what we do.
Hopefully, this is educational.
Educational. Now you know.
The more you know.
The more you know. That's not. I grew up in the Philippines. I didn't grow up in the Philippines. I grew up in Carson, which is basically the Philippines. Anyway, that is it for this week's Magic Monday. Have a good day. I've been Dre Magics.
I've been Masato.
And we will see you next Monday.